Okay, so in our warm-up, we're going to go over the things that you taught each other when you were experts last class. One of the things we did was graphing in vertex form, and we are happy to use Desmos to graph, but in vertex form, there's another way to graph as well. Bryce, can you tell us how you figured out where the vertex was in this one? The -4. Yeah, that went which way? The -4, did that go up, down, left, or right? So it went down 4. And then what did the 3 do? To the right 3. So it is possible to graph this without using Desmos if you just don't feel like opening your computer. So you can go down 4 and you can go right 3. This is your vertex. So that was at 3, -4. Alright, and then the parabola, when it's not stretched, it's going to follow the same pattern. The pattern is 1 squared is 1, and 2 squared is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember when we did our parent graph last time? Last class, do you have your notes from last class? You didn't get these points? Okay, I'm going to draw them and then we'll look at the Desmos together, okay? So these are the points I'm getting from my parent graph. Okay, but I do want to show Desmos too to make sure it's really matching. Alright, so I'm doing y equals x minus 3. I need squared from down here. And then -4. So I need to see if these points are going to match. So this one right here was my vertex at 3, -4, so that works. My x-intercepts are at 1 and at 5, so that matches my graph as well. And my y-intercept is up here, and that's at 0, 5. Okay, so I also had a y-intercept here, and I'm glad you guys got the same thing. And then you want to draw a nice smooth curve. Don't just draw the points, and don't draw a V shape. It's more of a U shape. So the x-intercepts, Destiny, what did you get for this one? 1, 0, good. And Nicole, what's the other one? 5, 0, good. Which, Dane, what did you get for the y-intercept? Okay, and if I had to write it as a point, it would be what, 5? 0, 5. Very good, thank you. All right, who has a question on the first one? All right, on the second one, we're talking about a diver. A diver follows the path y equals -5x squared plus 10x plus 4, where x represents time in seconds and y represents the height in feet of the diver above the water. Graph the equation on Desmos.com. So I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll have the same information you guys had about the points on that graph. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'll put in this one, y equals -5x squared plus 10x plus 4. And then you can pull the graph down so you can see it better. So the first one says, what is the height of the diving board? So is the diving board all the way here at the top? No? Okay, is it all the way at the bottom? Down here? Nope, it's not here. So where is the diving board? Go ahead. It's up here? Yeah. This point right here? Very good. Does anybody have a good explanation as to why that point is it? Go ahead, Destiny.
Because like in the where it's explaining all that,
Uh-huh. Okay, that's good. So the 4 is the height in feet, and then the 0 represents what? What's the x? So the 0 is the x, and if you look back at the directions, it tells us x represents the time in seconds. Good. So the diving board is when the time is 0. So we're going to get this on our paper now. Okay, so we said that the height is 4, and I think my unit is feet. and the diving board height is a y. That's what you guys were telling me, that height is a y. And it happens when time is 0. Yep. Alright, maximum height of the diver. Let's look at that one. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. Hey, Husin, since you're up, will you go to the board for me? This is the diver here. Can you point without touching the board? Can you just point to where the maximum height of the diver is? Excellent. Momo, what's that point called? It's the vertex, that's right. Okay, so we're going to look at that point right there. And Savannah, which of these numbers is the height of the diver? It's the 9. Very good, because height is a y. So let's get all that information on our paper. Maximum height is 9 feet. And how do you know? We said that y of the vertex is the maximum height. Okay, so Mohammed, there was another point, there's another number on that point, remember that? So what does the 1 represent? 1 what? Very good. So the 1 is an x value, and x values are time in seconds. So that's 1 second until the diver reached their maximum height. And x of the vertex is the time to reach the maximum height. Okay, I'm going to put that graph up there, and I'm going to ask somebody to show us where the diver is reaching the water. Alright, so here's our graph. Who can show us where the diver is reaching the water? Who's me? Oh, Nicole, thank you, very good. Can you go up there and point to us where the diver is reaching the water? Over there, good. You can stay there for a second. I'm going to click on it. So which of those numbers tells us how long it takes? The x, very good. So 2.342 seconds is how long it takes. Alright. What's that? Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind you rounding it, but I'd rather next time you actually look at the point, click on it. Yeah, some people are unaware sometimes that Desmos lets you do things like that. So we're figuring it out as we go. All right, so 2.342 seconds, and that's the point when the height is 0. All right, who has a question so we can make our warm-ups perfect and move on? Any questions? Okay, you guys did really well with that. I was really impressed. We are going to do notes today, which we don't normally do a whole bunch of notes, but I want to make sure that everything is clear before we move on. So we're going to do the 1 page of notes I handed out, and I'm going to stop this video.